Hi everyone, my name is Nicole Karalis. Today, my Journal of Accountancy article that I'll be talking about is a refresh focus on risk assessment. This article started off talking about Tracy Harding, who's a CPA who heard the news about a local business closing its doors. He will be revisiting the risk associated with receivables and reassessing the allowance for bad debts. This was one of his accounts that he was helping out. So, when he was talking about the audit, he said from beginning to end, the auditors need to be evaluating the risks. So from the start of the audit to the end of the audit, they should be always evaluating the risks. Then he started talking about a robust risk assessment, which is the key to creating an audit plan that guides direction and procedures. It helps to stay on top of things and pivot to new areas when needed. So when another part of the audit is suffering, he will pivot and start working on that as opposed to the other parts of the audit. In October, the ASB issued a statement on auditing standards. Their statement was understanding the entity and its environment and assessing the risks of material misstatement. This is designed to address an area that peer review program has identified as challenging for auditors. The new significant risk detection will help auditors better understand which risk should be flagged as significant. Previously, the definition of significant risk focused on risks that required special audit considerations. There are other concerns now due to the pandemic. There's more to consider in risk assessment due to client concerns. The changes in processes, the availability of skilled labor, altered business environment and customer demands, remote working. So auditors need to be conscious of the changes, and they also need to be conscious of their own changes. For auditors, the changes are remote auditing, interviews by video conference, video inventory checks, remote document verification processes. So in this situation, sometimes it can be hard and the audit might be wrong. But now in October, from the new statement that's going to go into effect on December 15th, 2023, the new risk assessment is going to focus on clarity. So part of that is going to be revised as the definition of the significant risk, provides guidance that is intended to enhance the auditor's application of professional skepticism and performing risk assessment procedures, new requirement to separate access, inheritance risk, and control risk, addresses auditors' responsibilities related to entity, system of internal control, includes extensive new guidance on IT, new stand-back requirement intended to drive the evaluation of the completeness of the identification of significant classes of transaction balances and disclosures.